Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Texas Basher RC. Got a new project here today. I'm going to take my Infraction and throw some parts at it. See if we can make this thing a street ripper. Right now it's stock, it's slow, and can't stand it. So I went on the Jenny RC and got me some cheap parts. I had a few things already, so I didn't need much, but I had this laying around already, my 150 amp ESC Spectrum. So I ordered the 2050 kV motor for that out of the Typhon. And then this is the 50 tooth gearing, 50 tooth spur gear out of the Vendetta, as well as the motor mount out of the Vendetta. We got some Vendetta wheels. Actually, these are also on the 3S Infraction, I believe. They're the Deboots 11s. So we got a pair of those, all brand new. And then for a receiver, I figured I'd go with the ABC since I'm going to be doing 6S. This is a SR6200A with a Spectrum DX3. So Jenny's RCs has a lot of good cheap stuff that's all takeoffs. So I spent less than $100 here to get these parts that I needed, and this thing's going to be a ripper. So yeah, I'm going to get this stuff thrown in. Start now by tearing it apart. Alright, so here's where I'm at. So it's starting to rain, so sorry about that background noise. Hopefully it's not too loud. So here's where I'm at with it. I got it torn apart. It was basically two screws here that was holding the ESC and the cover on all at once. Got that off over here on the side. First you got to take this one screw out right here, and it holds this bracket on. You slide that sideways to take it off, and then you just kind of pull and wiggle this, and it's a pain to get off when it's brand new. I've had it off a couple times on this already, but so it wasn't too bad. So that's where I'm at with that. So I'm gonna get this put together with my new gear set and get this motor put on. Try to mesh it up the best I can, and then we'll get it put in. Probably just tear this one apart, use my screws and whatever else I might need in here. I don't know what pinion I'm going to run yet, but this one's not going to fit because the shaft size. We're on an 1/8 scale shaft now, so. Alright, well, I'm going to get that going. I figured I'd throw these underneath that body. That looks pretty awesome. Look way better than these rims. These are ugly. But I'm going to burn these tires out first before I bust out the new ones. You know, it ain't going to take long, but we're going to burn them suckers up. Ain't going to waste a set of tires. Alright, I'm going to get this put together. So, here's where I'm at with this. Got this put together, and man, it just seems like it's meant to be. It's a nice snug fit. There's plenty of clearance there on the drive shaft. And I only had a whole bucket of gears, and I only had one pinion that would fit this motor, and with the 48 pitch. So I'm going to have to order me some more gears, but so I'm running 2150 right now just to test it out. So then I'm going to end up getting a slipper delete with some metal gears, so that way I don't have no problem stripping gears. But for now, I'm going to take it easy, probably only on 4S for now, see how it goes. But that's it for that. So all we got to do now is take this and slide it right into place here, see if I can do it with one hand. Well, it turns out I cannot. There we go, got that snapped in, it clicked in nice. The clearance is good, look at that, it's meant to be in there, that's for sure. The only thing I didn't get was the center brace. I'm going to order one of those and maybe see if they have some sort of metal drive shaft for these things, because I'm sure this is going to wobble. I hate these two-piece springy drive shafts. But so I was able to use the screws out of my old part, but I couldn't use the screws for the motor. These weren't long enough, so I ended up having to get my own for that, and then we're put together. So next we gotta cram this thing in here somewhere. It's obviously not gonna fit there. Hopefully I can get it on top of this receiver box, or maybe I'll take the receiver box out and put it down in there. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, I'm gonna work on that. Alright, so I've made a bit of progress here. Got my receiver mounted, I got my antenna installed, my servos hooked up. Right now I just have this sitting in here. I had to solder on some ends, so I got that done. Pop that off. I set it up so I could run 2 batteries if I wanted to, but I'm gonna run a jumper. Got a jumper for it for now. We know that the cool. Got my motor put in, everything. Got our center drive shaft in. This bracket's mounted back. So we're ready. I'm gonna plug a battery in and I'm gonna test this thing. Well, here it is. It's all done. Got it all mounted. I got this on here with 1 screw and then some double stick tape under there. Hopefully it'll be good enough. It's not a basher, it's just for the streets, so it should be fine. Got this power switch mounted up there for now. Zip tied my cap pack to that so it wouldn't be rubbing anything. And we got our motor leads hooked up. I think we should clear everything with that. Yeah, that motor lead should be right up in there. Yep, perfect. So, got me a rocket fan in here, and we're good to go. Just need some weather where I can go run this thing. Go rip these tires up so I can put the new ones on. Alright, well, it's a new day. It's nice out, so I'm gonna give this thing a test drive. So I got it all put together. It's all neat as it can. I got me a 3S in here right now. I'm not sure if that's, hopefully that's fully charged. I didn't even check it actually. Might give it a test real quick. So yeah, I'm gonna just go test run it. Heck yeah, it's gonna be a ripper. See how it does on 3S. Alright, I'm out here. We got 3S on this thing. Went ahead and got my GPS put on it. So I'm waiting on some satellites to get in here. I got 3 for now. I'm gonna go ahead and start it before my battery dies. It's definitely not fast, and not on 3S, but you know, it can go to 6. I got my gearing. Let's just see what we get out of that thing. I mean, 35 on 3S isn't too bad. I only had 1 pinion gear, so I'm sure I could change that up. Get a lot more speed out of that thing. I'm only running at 2050, so. Heck yeah, I think I'm gonna switch it to 4S and see what we get. Alright, so here we go. 3S was kind of slow, 35 miles an hour, not too bad. Came in here and checked my settings and my ESC. And I recalibrated my throttle, so hopefully that'll help. And now I got it on 4S. I got 2 60C 5200 millimeter Z batteries. So we'll see what that does. Alright, so go ahead and get this thing turned on. Battery's about to die on it, but we'll try and get a run in. start. Well, this fucking remote is trash, obviously. I don't know if it's the batteries or what. Look, it just dies out. Freaking just dies out. I don't know how good that was. I couldn't really even get a full speed run. I don't have enough room. But let's stop this thing and see. Oh, 43. I mean, almost 10 miles an hour. If that's the case, we'll be at 60 on fucking 6S if I can keep the wheels stuck. Well, I almost lost a tire. Guess I'm definitely gonna have to get me some adjustable links because this one is got too much camber on it. A lot of power must be going to this one wheel. So for now, I'm gonna swap it with the front one because look, we have no traction up here. So I need to tighten my slipper up, and then I end up gonna have to do some work in the diffs on this thing to really get it to be planted on all four wheels. But right now it sure is fun. Freaking drifting and everything.